Welcome back to another day of Food for the Soul. Today, I will be doing a one-pot chicken, rice, and broccoli recipe that is easy, simple, plus delicious at the same time. So if you like content like this, please like, subscribe, hit that bell, leave me a comment, and do not forget to read that Bible verse at the bottom of the description to feed that soul. So let's get this video started. Booyah, baby. All right, for this recipe, what you need is, I got my chicken thighs right here. They are washed and clean. I got my rice right here. It's washed and clean. And if you want to use jasmine rice, that's good. So if you use regular rice, long grain rice, make sure that you wash out all the starch on it. And that's what I did here. And this is the rest of my seasons right here. Will be at the bottom of the description with the measurements. All right, the first thing I do is, season-wise, is get my garlic powder right here. I get my onion powder the same way. Next is I get my salt. I'm gonna use light salt. My pepper. I'm gonna use a little bit of seasoned salt, not a lot, because I already have salt. And some good old paprika. Now I'm just gonna mix all this goodness right here up. And this is the one pot I will be using. And what I'm gonna do is gonna throw some oil down here. I'm not gonna put a lot. It's just gonna be just enough so I can sear this chicken and sear in the flavors and the juices really, really good. Now, while my grease is getting hot, I'm gonna show you an easy way to blanch your broccoli before you can cook it. And it's really, really easy. Get you a bowl, something like this. You add water to it, and you put this in a microwave for like 3 minutes until your water gets really, really hot. Now, this water right here, been microwaved for 3 whole minutes, which is hot. Now, get your broccoli piece and submerge this in the hot water. And you just leave this in the hot water right here for about 60 seconds. Now, that's been cooking right here about a good like 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna do this side right here the same way. And I'll be back with the next step. All right, now my chicken is seared the way I want it on both sides. Now it's time to take the chicken out for a second. All right, so next is get your onions, diced onions. It's a half an onion, and get yourself some fresh garlic. All right, now just saute this goodness and this deliciousness together right here until your onions start to get translucent. All right, now this concoction right here is done. I'm gonna put about a tablespoon of some soy sauce in here. Put like 1/4 cup of sherry wine. I'm gonna mix all this goodness here up. Next is get my chicken broth. right, now my cream of chicken. I'm just gonna mix this up in here. Next time I'm gonna get my rice and pour it in here. Let you mix this in good. Now, I'm about to put the chicken thighs back in here. Let me get some butter. I'm gonna put in here. Also is gonna get my broccoli. Put it here at the same time. All right, I'm just gonna mix everything up a little bit. What I'm doing is letting this cook until my rice get done. By the time my rice get done, my chicken will be done too. And I'll be back to show you this delicious, beautiful dish when it's finished. All right, now this is like this right here. It's time to cut down the temp. I'm gonna put the temp around 200 to warm. I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit. I'm doing that to make sure that nothing gets stuck at the bottom. And get them juices up under everything. And let this sit for 30 minutes on 200 or more, and come back and show you the finished product. All right, 30 minutes done passed. Now it's time for me to temp out my chicken to see if my chicken is done. So that's at 202, that's done. That's 203, that's done. Around 202, 6, yep. So all of my chicken is done now. And this is the finished product. It's a one pot chicken, broccoli, and rice casserole. So if you want to put a garnish on top of it, I got some fresh chives right here. Just gonna sprinkle this on top. And bam, there you go. So if you like content like this, please like, subscribe, hit that bell, leave me a comment. And do not forget to read that Bible verse to feed that soul. And see you next time on Food for the Soul, baby. Booyah!